Hey, Anthony Tort back again with a series discussing how to get out of debt. And we have a series at successinliving.com. Go to the finance section and you can actually go through. It's very much like a course, and by the end of it you're going to be in really good shape as far as getting out of debt. I want to talk in this segment about increasing income or reducing expenses. I mean, basically that's where you are. You created a game plan. You want to get out of debt, you know where you are, you have a budget, and okay, it's black and white. So you either need to increase income or reduce expenses, okay? So let's talk about reducing expenses, and we're going to get into more detail about some of the ways that you can do that relative to credit, debt elimination, things such as loan modification, credit card negotiation. But what we're going to be dealing with here is just taking exactly where you are and improving your situation. So there's some things you can do without refinancing, without getting anybody involved, that perhaps that could fix your problem, and then what you'll do with the savings, you might be in good shape to just totally get out of debt yourself with what's called a debt snowball, and we'll discuss that in another segment. So reducing expenses. I'll just begin to reel them off. I use a phone service called Magic Jack. It doesn't cost me anything every month. MagicJack.com. You can wipe out your phone bill. All you do is put something in the computer port, plug your phone into it, and you save 30 to 50 bucks a month right there. Your cable bill. I have called the cable company every few months and gotten on their specials. So I'm on their specials about every 6 months, and you know what someone might pay $120 for, I'm paying like 60 bucks. So go ahead and call your cable company. I wish I had an answer to the electric. I don't, unless I put solar panels on my roof, but I don't know if you have money for that right now, but that would be a good way to go in the future. Solar panels is definitely the way to go to reduce electric. The other thing is with your credit card. Believe it or not, the whole environment for credit cards has changed, where you might need a professional or consumer credit to negotiate prices down or rates down for you. Some credit cards, like for example Chase, they have their own department now that is like a support department, an assistance department that actually handles that themselves. Now, they may not get down to the super low rates that some of the consumer credit counseling agents do, like 4%, but they can take you in the 8% range, maybe better. And all you do is give them a call and say, listen, I'd like to talk to somebody about lowering my interest rate. I'm in a hardship right now. I lost my job or whatever. And they'll transfer you to a particular department. And like I said, I mean, your payment can go down. For me, they were able to bring my payment down from $440 a month to $335 a month. Okay, so that's a big savings right off the bat. Now, I didn't go ahead and take that. I'm going to be looking at another option, which is a home equity line of credit. It's just a better option for me right now. But again, I'll go through the options later. But the basic idea here is that if you already have a credit card, you simply give them a call. And really, the underlying concept in what I'm going to teach is personal development, personal responsibility. No one can care about your finances more than you do. Trust me, I have many, many years of experience with that coming out of the mortgage industry, seeing my family go through some stock market losses because they didn't follow it themselves. And really in my own life, I've seen that where I now have full control over my finances. I handle the investing and so forth. So it's just really a self-empowerment philosophy that you really need to have to get out of debt. The less control that you can give away, the better. So here we are, we're reducing expenses. One really practical way to reduce expenses is every 2 weeks, create an amount that you're absolutely committed to that's for cash. that is a variable expense relative to food, gas, and recreation, because there's ways that you can regulate your electric bill, for example, but your cable is going to be your cable. So these are fixed expenses, and your electric will probably fall into a similar range every month. But you can control what you spend on gas, food, recreation. So set an amount. So here you are, you're looking at your budget, you set this amount, and this way you will know for sure that you're going to have extra every month to either put away to an emergency fund or to begin paying debt off. All right, so every 2 weeks when you get paid, or every week, you're going to take that amount out in cash, and you'll just, when that money runs out, you're out. So if you decide to go traveling with that money and that's all you had, then it's canned beans for the rest of the week if you really want to get out of debt. I've never done that, so little caveat there. But so these are some ideas to reduce expenses, and then of course you can increase income. Now that I think about it, I'm going to do a separate video on increasing income, and we'll see you on that video. God bless.